Hello everyone, my name is Enrique Gaitán and I'm a student of Mechanical Engineering in CETES Universidad Mexicali. In this video, we will be doing the workshop number 15 called Anchor Analysis. The workshop objective is to perform a linear static MSC Nastran analysis, display structural deformation, and element stress. Also, we're going to use several display attributes. So first of all, we open Patron software. In this case, we will be using the Student Edition. Then, we open the database Anchor, that we used before. In this case, was called Prac 10. Here you go. The step number 2 is to click on the smooth shade icon to have a complete view of the model. Then we go to Loads and BCS and we select Create Load Case. In the action, we choose Modify and then select Default in the existing node cases. We have to make sure that we have these two, displacement and pressure. Then cancel. Now we go to the analysis gap and here action and object still the same, but method we have to change it for analysis deck. Then we click on translation parameters and we make sure we have these values, and for the card format we're gonna change it to small. Then click on OK. Then we select solution type and we have to make sure that we have a linear static solution type. Once we do that, we click on OK and we click apply. Then we select subcases and we have this window. Here action is still the same, create, and in the available subcases and available load cases we have to select default. Once we do that, we click on apply and cancel. Then we click on subcase select, and here we're just gonna make sure and check that default is placed on subcases selected. We don't click anything. Then we open the folder where we have the database, and we have this file, PDF file. We open it, and as you can see, it has this information. All this information represents what we just do in pattern. Like the date, the cases, maybe forces, coordinate systems, displacements, etc., restrictions. All this information is going to be read by Nastran, which is a solver that interprets all this information and make it graphically understandable. We select Run, and as you can see, it is generating some files in the folder. Here we have a window which is Nastran working. But as I told you, we have the student edition license. So for this video, this practice is not going to be completed in 100% due to the student edition we have. We're supposed to have here an XDB file, but as you can see, Nastran didn't generate it. So, what does a XDB file looks like? Well, it looks like this. This is example of extension of XDB file. Now, once we have the XDB file, we can run the analysis, and in pattern we can go to the results gap, and here, depending on the forces we put and the characteristics of the part, we're gonna have this kind of results, which represents the forces, the stresses, deformations that the part is going to be having during the working time. As you can see, here we have different colors which represent different characteristics of the part that are explained in previous videos. These kind of images are so important because you can have an idea of how the part is going to behave. In this particular practice, thanks to the XDB file that was generated by Nastran using the PDF file we created in Pattern, we were supposed to be able to see the results graphically. This will help us to understand and interpret the results and forces that are acting in our parts. In this case, we were supposed to see the stress tensor results, how it's going to be deformed using the bone Mises analysis. This will be an static subcase because the part is not going to be moving. The procedure of how to analyze a part using Pattern and Nastran analysis. Thank you very much.